Once I've created customized shapes, I might find that I want to edit them a little bit, and we have some tools available to us to edit it further than just those white arrow tools and the plus and the minus pens. Those are very precise tools. We have some tools that are a little less precise. Right now I've selected the smooth tool. The smooth tool is actually hiding underneath the pencil tool. And what it does is I just kind of click and drag around an area, and it's going to smooth out something that's lumpy. Now you can actually see that it's creating more points, which actually is kind of lumpy itself. So I'm going to come back to this. I also want to use the warp tool. The warp tool is hiding underneath the width tool here in this version of Illustrator. Once you're in there, you can see there's some other cool tools in here like the twirl and the pucker. Play with those on your own time. They are fun, and they do create some cool effects you might want to use. But the warp tool, what I get with the warp tool is a little circle, and that circle allows me to kind of push around my shape. So it's a way to kind of physically manipulate and physically push around the shape that I'm trying to draw here. So I can take this heart also. By the way, right now the heart, nothing would happen. I have to actually select the object that I'm going to manipulate. So I selected it and go back to that warp tool. Okay, so as I push this around, you can see that there's a lot of spots where there's a lot of anchor points close together. Anchor points that are close together are a pretty good indication that I have a lumpy shape. So I'm going to go back to the smooth tool, and now I'm going to draw over it, and you can see that it actually makes it less lumpy by getting rid of some of those anchors, literally smoothing out the shape that I've drawn. You can see some lumpiness in this sort of T-like shape that I've been playing with here. So let me select that, get my smooth tool, and run over that a little bit, smooth that out a little bit like that. Okay, so there's our warp tool and our smooth tool. One warning, both tools keep away from sharp points like this or sharp points like at the bottom of the heart, because both of those tools, the warp tool and the smooth tool, can mess up our sharp points and make them more rounded than we want them to be. Then that's just another thing that we want to fix. So try those tools out. They're not for very precise drawings, but not every drawing you do will be incredibly precise. Sometimes it's nice to be a little intuitive, and that's what those tools allow for us. One thing I forgot to show you with this warp tool is sometimes you will need to change the size of the warp tool. To do that, you double click on the tool. There are several tools that you get your options by double clicking the tool. The warp tool is just one of them. So if I set this to, let's say, 150 points, which is around 2 inches, click OK, and you can see that now my warp tool is slightly larger and I can do other things with it.